In the Old West, a famous lawman and his two brothers go to Tombstone, Arizona to retire into anonymity, only to be confronted by an outlaw gang known as the Cowboys. Talk about 1993's movie Tombstone, directed by George Cosmatos and Kevin Jarre, starring Kurt Russell, Val Kilmer, Sam Elliott, Bill Paxton. I won't go into why there were two directors, though I will tell you that unofficially, from what I heard, Kurt Russell was actually the director. He made all the decisions and everything. But anyway, you can look that up and see what all that was about if you want to. I saw this movie back when it first came out. I saw it several times in the theater, and I've seen it a few times since then. It's a Western. You don't see many Westerns these days because they're very difficult to shoot, because it's hard to find somewhere where you won't have things that are out of place, anachronisms, like, an outdoor shot that has contrails left by an airliner up in the sky or something like that. It's hard to find somewhere, or, light poles and that sort of thing. It's hard to find a place to shoot stuff like that. So it's difficult. That's why one reason you don't see them so much anymore. But anyway, I saw this, as I said, several times in the theater because I really enjoyed it. Val Kilmer's performance. He plays Doc Holliday. Kurt Russell plays Wyatt Earp. And of course, if you know your history, you know that they were very good friends. Val Kilmer lost a lot of weight to play this role because Holliday was in the last stages of tuberculosis at the time. So, and he looks terrible. And the first couple of times I saw this movie, I felt kind of woozy afterwards because, he just looked like he was about to keel over any second. Lots of gunplay, lots of action, that sort of thing. It's not a real deep movie. It's not one of those that tackles the issues or anything. It's just a lot of gunfire, a lot of stuff like that. A lot of stuff that you would see a Western for. Lots of cameos. If you're paying attention, you'll see Frank Stallone in an early scene, and then you'll see Billy Bob Thornton too. And you'll see a lot of other familiar faces in smaller roles scattered throughout. Charlton Heston makes an appearance. I think it was his very last appearance anywhere. And then Robert Mitchum does a voiceover at the beginning and the end too. And anyway, it's a lot of fun. There's a couple of places that are kind of, I don't know, maybe it's just me, that it didn't really work all that well. Mostly during the montage scenes, there's a couple of those. And there's just something sort of choppy about it. I don't really know how to describe it. It's not a big thing, though, and it's not something I noticed the first time I saw it. So the acting's fine. The cast is great. It's beautifully shot. The music is wonderful. It sounds like the music you would hear for a Western. I suggest you take it out, check it out. You'll hear a lot of stuff that you've heard before, especially with Holliday's dialogue. You're going to hear a lot of things you hear other people say all the time. You may not know where it came from, and you're going to find out it came from here. Val Kilmer's performance was just incredible, and it was just a shame that he wasn't more recognized by the Academy for this, because he's what makes the movie for me. Anyway, check it out. Let me know what you think.